Today with our partners. My name is Maxine Laszlo. I'm the Executive Director of the Saipan Chamber of Commerce. We ask you all for our patience. We're having a little bit of connectivity issues on almost all parties, so we're going to try our best to deliver some really great content for you all today. We have our partners over at the CNMI Department of Finance, Ms. Tracy Narita. Has been spearheading this initiative to really try to make it easier to file our BGRTs and our other taxes online. And she has our partners over at LocalGov who are going to be presenting here today. They are the ones who are administering the back end of the program that allows us to access this great resource. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Mr. Patrick Delph, who is going to go ahead and introduce the other presenters and give an overview of today.
Yes, good morning. So my name is Patrick Delph and I represent LocalGov here in Saipan. So I was sent to basically adjust the platform to your needs and making sure we understand what you're looking for into the platform and make sure it works properly for you and adapt. I have with me the LocalGov, so Jason Perry, the owner of LocalGov, is president. So I also have Erin Marshall, who's managing project on the LocalGov side, so in Chicago, and Ann Coleman, who is the marketing coordinator for LocalGov. So we put together a small presentation. We'll show you what's in place right now with LocalGov, so how you can file your tax and the benefit of filing online and paying online. And we also show you some of the features that we're gonna implement. Again, I apologize immediately. We may have to either stop or move. I was just informed there's a slight earthquake here and we might have to evacuate. So, so there may be some issues, but we'll do our best to make sure everything goes smooth. So Erin or Anne, if you can take it away and start showing the presentation. Jason and I will introduce ourselves. Jason will introduce himself and we'll make comments as we go to make sure everything is clear. And feel free to ask questions if you need to. We plan for a small Q&A at the end of the meeting. And again, I'm currently here in Saipan. So if you have any questions, need any additional information or need help, I'm available to meet you in person or on the phone and we can review that. That's it for me. Jason?
Half a day, everybody. Good morning. Thank you for welcoming me, our team, and LocalGov into the Commonwealth. Our objective is to bring easy, low cost, and intelligent platforms online to the Commonwealth through LocalGov so that the government can fulfill the requests you've had of the government, which is easier, faster, and better ways to file and pay your taxes. And that's exactly what LocalGov is designed to do for the business community and for residents of the Commonwealth. We've started out with, we're going to talk today about BGRTs, and certainly we also have started out with hotel and bar taxes. Our team will be surprising you at the end with some exciting other taxes that probably impact almost everyone here, so please stay till the end because you will be excited by what's coming next. The government's plan is to, and through LocalGov and our work is to implement each form online through LocalGov, CNMI LocalGov, so that it is easier for you to file and pay your taxes, and you save money that way in compliance costs. The government saves money, and hopefully that strengthens relationships between everybody. Local Gov is used by over 400 local governments across the United States and territories. And we're very, very honored to be in place and being used by the businesses, residents, and the government of the Commonwealth of Northern Marianas Islands. So with that, I'm going to ask my colleagues, Aaron and Ann, to walk us through what's been implemented. Please, I note that some people have been using the chat. Please feel free to note any questions in there along the way, and we will make sure that those get answered at the end.
Okay, Ann, do you want to do the share your screen?
Yes, that's like the quote of 2020. I'm just going to share my screen real quick. And we have this nice little PowerPoint presentation for everyone here. Like Jason said, just a little overview of local gov. Basically, it's our job to make sure that filing your taxes is simple and very easy. So we're just going to go through step by step how to sign up, how to make your own account, and in that account, what can you do? So the first thing you want to look at is how to find local gov. You would want to look on the link. There's a little logo to the right-hand side of your Division of Revenue and Taxation website. Once you click on that, a screen is going to pop up and it will say to log in or to sign up. Here, you would want to make sure that you click on the sign up button if you haven't created an account, or log in with the accounts that you have created. Once you click on the sign up button, it's going to take you to this screen. Please do note that for your password and security answers, they are case sensitive. So you would want to fill out all the information that is required. And also for your second security question, it is customizable, which means you would want to make sure you make up your own, whether you have a favorite pet, a favorite child, anything, you would want to make sure that is your own security question. Once you do create your account.
I'm sorry, one quick note. I would like to mention that if you do not have access to a computer, or your internet is down, or whatever, you're in a rush, the CNMI and the director, we have installed kiosks in different offices that are available for you to use. So I think that's a very important point if you do not have access to a computer.
And additionally, if you may use local gov from your smartphones or your tablets.
Yes, both are accessible. And what you would want to do is, after you've created your account, there is going to be an email sent. Unless you did make your account on one of those kiosks, you won't need this confirmation email. But you would want to confirm that it is you, and it will be right in your email, and you just click on the link, which will then take you back to the sign-in page. If you do forget your password, which totally, sorry, Patrick, you go.
No, if I may, it is correct. You receive an email for confirmation, and we recommend you go through that process. However, it's always, if you're using the kiosk, we recognize that you probably don't have the ability to confirm via email. You don't have access to your email. So you have the ability to bypass that step.
Correct. And
go ahead. I was going to just say that we strongly recommend that as soon as you can check it, do check your email and make sure that you did get that confirmation email, because that's how we are going to be communicating with you. If you do not get it, feel free to call our customer service and we'll make sure that we can figure this out for you.
Yeah, and that's very important too. Like Erin said, that's how we're going to be communicating with you. You would also, if you don't receive it, you would also want to check your spam and junk mail, because sometimes things get crossed hairs with that. So once you do confirm your account, you will be taken to the sign in page. You would want to use the username and password that you had created, which will then take you to the main site or main navigation page, which will have 3 tabs on the front. The first tab being your managed businesses, where you can create your business or edit any information to an existing one. Then in the middle will be tax forms, and there is where you would want to file your taxes for the municipality. There's also a tab called tax filing, which is where you can see all of the previous tax filings and payments done on this site. Once you get to know all the tabs, you would first want to click on the button that says, well, click on the tab that says Manage Businesses, and then click on this button that says Add a Business. It will then take you to a page that looks like this. You would want to enter in all the required information, but for security reasons, your legal business name and CNMI supplied tax ID number must match exactly with the information on file with the Commonwealth. You would also want to make sure towards the bottom here that you do mark it as a CNMI business. Then you would click on Save.
Yes, otherwise, if you're not marking it, if I may, if you're not marking it as a CNMI business, you will not have access to the CNMI forms.
Correct, yes. And once you click on Save, it will then create that business on the Manage Business side. One of the questions we do receive is, can you edit a business? You know, we're all human. I especially have typed the wrong thing for sure. And what you would want to do then is go to the Manage Business site. There you can see this little wrench logo on the side, and that will allow you to edit your business. Now, how to file your taxes. To begin filing your taxes, what you'd want to do is click on the tax form. There, it will show businesses that you have added, and you can click on the desired municipality that you would like to file the tax form. Once you click on the available tax forms, you would want to, or I'm sorry, it will take you to this page. This page will allow you to pre-fill the information automatically, or you can also do it manually. By doing it manually, you would want to select no for the pre-fill form. But if you like things a little easier, just like everyone does, you can automatically input that information by clicking next with the pre-fill form. If you decided to...
So again, if you have multiple businesses, it might be easier to go through the pre-filled system.
Correct, yes. And if you decided not to do the pre-fill option, you can manually enter the information on the previous page. You would want to make sure that all the non-shaded fields are correct, because they will not be able to be edited. You will have 3 options. You can either preview to make sure that all the information inputted is correct, or If it's not correct, you can click on the edit, which will then allow you to make those corrections. And when you're finished, you would want to click on the file button. Once you click on the file button, you will be required to submit a payment at that time. You have two options. You can either make that payment through a credit or debit card or an ACH. The only thing we do want to make sure that there are no complications. You would want to use this number for your ACH payment, and that is located right here.
And you usually just need to contact your bank and let them know that number and let them know that this will be withdrawing the money.
Yes. Now, if you ever want to look at the filings you had done previously on our site, you would want to go to the third tab, which is the tax filing. This will allow you to sort, search, or filter your history. You can also click on the PDF form, or I'm sorry, PDF icon and see it laid out in that format. All right, and now I'm gonna move it on over to Erin. She's gonna tell you all about the exciting things coming soon.
So we have 2 more forms that are currently close to completion. Anne, can you go to the next slide?
Mm-hmm.
The business license application.
Erin, if you don't mind, I would just like to add something before you go into this.
Okay.
I would like to say that what we have currently, the platform LocalGov, is a live, it's a moving platform. So as I mentioned at the beginning of I'm here to make sure that we adapt the way you basically conduct business. So we adapting little by little. So you will see some changes as you go. So I would suggest to go on a regular basis and definitely contact me if you see something that you would need and you don't see on the platform. I know we had questions about different types of payments like ACH credit, for example. So as I was saying, those are kind of things that if we can implement it right away, we're going to make sure we try to implement some of this change to make the platform more usable for you guys.
And 2 of those changes are coming up. We are working on completing the approvals for the business license application form so that you are able to file your business license application online without having to go into the office. The other form that we are working on currently are the customs and excise tax online payment. You'll be able to enter in your TIN, and then the available invoices will come up and you can pay that online from either your phone, your computer, or a kiosk. This should make things a lot easier and helpful for everybody. We're also working on, like Jason said previously, on doing all of your previous forms that you have available on your web, that are currently available. We're just working on getting them up one by one. Finally, I just want to say we have customer support that is available Monday through Friday until 3 p.m. your time. Our emails will get in touch with you within 1 business day. There is also an online form that you can fill out on the localgov.org support site, and that also goes to our customer service team. They love to help you. They love to figure things out, and they're always happy to assist you with any questions that you have.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and hand it over to the Director of Revenue and Taxation, Ms. Tracy Narita, to go ahead and make some closing remarks and to really talk about the overview of all of the work that's been done. Thank you so much, Patrick and Erin. and Anne and Jason for your wonderful presentation. It's really remarkable how much has been done within the last few years to get this online. I know that these are a lot of the questions that the businesses have had for a long time of when can we have access. So thank you to your team at LocalGov for moving this forward, as well as Director Narita for making sure that it happens. So Director.
Unmute. Thank you, Maxine. And again, yeah, thank you for the LocalGov team that's with us today. I know this is a very exciting project, and it's a moving project, like Patrick had mentioned. And I'd like to thank the business community that showed up today via Zoom and asking all these great questions. Just know that we are continuously working to improve the platform. So we welcome your questions. We welcome the feedback and the tips and the advice that you have for us to make the experience better. And I know Patrick had shared his email on the chat group. You can go ahead and save his email and forward other questions that we were not able to answer today. I know that we will take those questions and we will discuss it as a team and see how to best implement those changes. This is a very exciting project for revenue because I know we wanted to get this service out as soon as possible, especially as a response to this pandemic, to help keep you guys safe and at home, but still be able to provide this service for you to file and pay. And so we are very glad to have such a wonderful team to work with LocalGov, with Patrick here on island to help, and to have a great team behind us here at Revenue to continue to test the system, to make sure that it's working well with our CNMI tax system. And to be able to help you to eliminate your travel time, your wait time, and just give you more convenient services. So thank you again to everybody who made time to join us today via Zoom. And if this is something that the business community sees as helpful for you guys, we may have the opportunity to do this again if Maxine gives us the opportunity. So again, thank you to everybody that's here with us today, and hope you all stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. And again, I'm available if you have any questions, and or if you need me to come to your office and make a presentation for your staff, let me know. I'm here. Thank you. Be safe. Have a good day.
Thank you again, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. And we'll go ahead and share the presentation with our chamber members in tomorrow's weekly meeting, our weekly email. And thank you again to Patrick and everybody, especially to Director Narita for pushing this forward in partnership. I'm sure we'll find more opportunities to be able to spread this information as well. So thank you all for joining us, and have a happy Thanksgiving.
You too. Thank you.
and stay
Happy
safe.
Thanksgiving, everyone.